So Hawkeye episode 4 just premiered on Disney Plus, and there's a big reveal toward the end of this episode that many of us were already predicting going into this season. Hi, I am Robert Storms. As always, if you guys are finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date on all future content here on the channel. So episode 4 Hawkeye just premiered, and it was a pretty decent episode. I really enjoyed the episode. We get more of the chemistry between Clint Barton and Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld, and of course Jeremy Renner. These two are great together. We get more of a feel of what happened in the events of Endgame leading up to Natasha's death. So that gave a lot of hints and a lot of foreshadowing to events that was going to happen with the reveal later on in the episode. We do get the reveal of Florence Pugh's Yelena's character showing up. We kind of predicted this was going to happen, especially after the end credit scene of Black Widow. Plus, in the trailer that we seen a week or two ago, we seen a black masked figure, and me and many other people have predicted that that would probably be Florence Pugh Yelena's character, and in fact it was. The one thing I did enjoy about this episode the most was the callbacks to Avengers Endgame and the relationship of Clint and Natasha, and how he struggles with her death even though it's been a couple years since Avengers Endgame, and how that's constantly on him. The way they used the music from that scene in Avengers Endgame into this episode, I just thought was very, very well done. And I really enjoyed how they just kind of had callbacks to that, especially when Kate Bishop was like hanging off the building. It kind of gave Clint kind of flashbacks of what was going on Vermeer and the final moments with Natasha. And there was a lot of attention to detail in this episode that I really, really enjoyed as a fan of these properties, and of course the character of both Black Widow and Hawkeye. So where does this episode end off, and where is the series going with final 2 episodes? We only have 2 episodes left of the series, and we got to transition to wrap everything up. We know that Yelena is, of course, hunting Clint Barton because we've seen the end credit scene of Black Widow. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on Disney Plus. So what's going to happen? I think at some point Yelena is going to understand that what happened and what she was told wasn't necessarily the truth, and Clint is going to tell her the truth. I do think there is a very strong possibility that this series ends with the death of Clint Barton and Yelena actually being the one to kill Clint, and then Kate Bishop taking over. We have to come to facts that that is a very strong possibility, because it does look like Marvel and Kevin Feige is looking to push forward the new younger Avengers. It looks like they're moving toward the future, and the one way to do that is to eliminate Clint Barton, who we all assumed was going to die back in the Age of Ultron. Yet he continues to stay strong, stay vigilant, and continues to live on. So I give it about a 50% chance that Yelena does kill Clint, or maybe Echo even kills Clint in front of Yelena, and his final words is like, look, this is what happened. But I do see like maybe a very, very sad ending coming to the Hawkeye character. I do hope he makes it home for Christmas, so I'm kind of like leaning on both sides. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, this is taking place right before Christmas. Do you want to end Christmas on a sour note? So this episode wasn't really action-packed like episode 3 was. However, there was a lot of stuff in here that was exciting if you like character development and if you like these characters. I'm a big fan of Clint Barton, always have been, and to get more in-depth into his mind and what he's dealing with psychologically and get a little bit of backstory about when he was hunting Black Widow, I found all that very, very fascinating. Again, this episode is not going to blow your socks off, but if you like the characters, then you're going to get more character details in this episode. So anyway, guys, that's all I have. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. That way you guys can stay up to date on all future content here on the channel. And until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that is my opinion.